Nearpod is a great resource. It's an interactive way of teaching remotely, and then I also found that I could use it in my classroom when I'm live teaching. I went on their Nearpod, the Nearpod library that we have access to, and there are so many lessons already done for you. If you look on the sidebar there, you can pick your subject, pick your grade level. But what I got stuck on is I wanted to teach something and there was no video already for it. And so I thought I needed to learn to make my own Nearpods. And I will just show this video today to show you the few things that I have learned while I was playing around with Nearpod. Here is my library. Some of the things in the library are videos and lessons that I had taken from the Nearpod library, and then some of them I've created myself. I am new at this, so if you have been using Nearpod for a while, you wouldn't probably be interested in this video, but if you are just starting exploring with Nearpod, this might be a video just to get you started. Again, I recently kind of self-taught with another teacher friend of mine. One of the things that I like about Nearpod is that it's interactive. So I will just quickly show some of my favorite features of Nearpod. Lesson was a lesson on how light communicates, and I was able to put a vocabulary in the lesson, so that's kind of a cool thing. And then I also used my Screencast-O-Matic, and I recorded a video of me teaching the lesson, and I was able to put that into the Nearpod. But this is one of my favorite features that I've been using with the students is a collaborate board. So it's a way for my students remotely to interact with the lesson. So the question is, can you think of ways light communicates was the question I asked them. And then they could go ahead and type and post their answers, and I could see everything that they typed. They could even put pictures on, and I just love this because it's a way of keeping it interactive. What I like is that they can, you can have a part where it's a draw and write, and so they can write on it. So in this particular lesson, I was teaching digraphs. In the previous video where I had downloaded a Screencast-O-Matic of me teaching, and then they had to listen to me say some words, and I was able to see if they quickly got the concept by checking their work right here. So that's like a quick draw and write. So those are some of the features that I really like. I could see them during their word work time. They wrote their spelling words out and they boxed their spelling words. And so it just was a way for me to see if they were doing their work. And again, it shows videos you can download from Screencast-O-Matic. You make a Nearpod. Go to Create on the home page and go to Google Slides. You will sign in with your Google account. And it should open up your slides. I've got my slides open. I'm just going to go ahead and delete for an empty slide. And I need to open up Nearpod. So I'm going to go to my add-ons and open Nearpod. Then over here on the right, you will see all the things that you can add to your Nearpod. So this is where you could do your web content if you want to do a video, upload your, like for me, this is where I upload my Screencast-O-Matics or any videos I have on my computer. All sorts of things. You have your slideshows, if you want a quiz. Another really cool thing that I love is, did I pass it already? Matching pairs is a really cool thing. Memory test. Fill in the blanks was really great. You can add vocabulary, a field trip. They have all sorts of field trips you can use. This is where you make a paper or draw it, and then audio. Real quick, how easy it is to go ahead and make a slide that's like interactive. So here's your collaboration board. You can pick any color you want that they have there, and how are ways lights communicate. And you can put your description there. I usually say something like, go ahead, type your answer and hit post so we all can see. And then at the bottom, you'll hit save. And it creates your slide. open it, the screen will look something like this to them, where they will type down here and hit post, and that's when their little, kind of like a little sticky note shows up. Another cool thing that I love is quick access to vocabulary, so you can go ahead and type in any things that you're learning. It's so fast. You say you want that, you add it, and there's your vocabulary song there. Upload one of your teaching videos. I usually will have something from Screencast-O-Matic where it has me teaching. I will just go ahead and upload my video, and I'll just pick that for now, open it, and it quickly downloads to the next slide. So then, so far we've got a vocabulary, we've got a collaborative board where they can collaborate and answer some questions for me, and then now they've got a teaching video where I'm doing some teaching. Do a draw it, where I want to have like a worksheet and have them write on it or answer some questions. It's pretty easy. Go ahead and click on draw it, and I'm going to upload something. You can either just make this real quick, type in here. This is what I've done before if I wanted them to write the words that I'm saying. So write words that I dictate, and I can go ahead and dictate the words here. So I can click on this audio recorder, and I can dictate words. When we did digraphs, I had said some words in here and I dictated them for them. I'll hit save. That lists it there, and the students can go ahead, and it's a draw it so they can write on here. That's another cool thing, but you can also upload something. So if you had like a paper that you wanted them to do, let's just say I've got something here that I want them to work on, contents paper, I can go ahead and upload it and change my directions to fill in the blanks for the contents, put the contents in the right, match the contents to the number, and then that's done as well. Matching pairs is a cool activity for them to do. It's real easy. What I ended up doing, like when I did something in science, I put like fire truck lights. I wanted a picture of fire truck lights. Oh, I think I did text. So now I'm going to do fire trucks. I don't know, and they can match the word, let's just say, with the picture. Or whatever you're teaching. It could be vocabulary, you can do your vocabulary words. It's got that. Then you can do, I'm just going to say police car. And then I can find an image of a police car, see if they can read. Find an image. That's not really a police car. Let's try something different. There we go. Done. And then you can do as many of those as you want to see. You do your vocabulary words with their meanings and definitions. You hit save, and it's better obviously when you have a whole bunch. It shifts them around, and then they would go ahead and match the picture. It's a real fun activity. My class loves when I do matching pairs. And then how they would do it is they will just drag it when it's the actual one. So those are just some of the features that you could do. Fill in the blanks is real easy. You type in something and pick your font. You type in I'm trying to think what I taught. Tower Babel was where God confused the languages. And you can have as many of those as you need, but let's just say for time's sake, that's all I'm going to do. We obviously would need another question because need choices. Next. Go ahead and click on the words you want out. I think it goes enter, possibly. Prideful and tower. And so done. And the slide will look like this. And they'll have the word bank on off to the side. So then you're going to go ahead and save to Nearpod. And you can do it live participation, which I don't do that. I do student pace. You go ahead and put it on your Google Classroom. It's real easy to do that. And I just want to see if I can do the preview on here. Here we go, preview. And then so you just have an idea of kind of what it looks like real fast. So here was I didn't put them in the right order. You'd have to, of course, adjust your slides, but this is a fire truck, that's the fire truck, they got it right. Police car, they got it right. So that's really great for vocabulary. Then here's your fill in the blanks. Me teaching. Of course, I didn't do that one correctly, but that would just give you the idea real fast. And then if I had to say something, I think I spoke on here real quick. This is when I told them about writing the words. So they can follow those directions there. Ways like communicate. And then they would hit post. And there's the vocabulary. So real simple. That was just kind of a fast way to show you a little bit of the things that I love about Nearpod.